Greetings, Jay Stone here, Cap and Ball Fanatic channel. Today's a big day on the channel. Last year on this big day, I was announcing the great playing card shoot-off, the Hardin Hickok playing card shoot-off. Lots of participants, so here we go again. This year, today, on this video, learn how you can participate and enter the Cap and Ball Fanatic Gunfighter Shoot-Out. Stay with us for all the details. It's time to talk about this year's shooting competition. God, I'm excited about it too. It's called the 2025 Cap and Ball Fanatic Gunfighter Shoot-Out. This target has documentation of having been used to test the accuracy of gunfighters and pistoliers back in the 19th century. The documentation that we have has Wild Bill Hickok shooting this particular target many times. Now, we can thank David Sawyer, last year's playing card championship out of Utah, for sending me this target. It's a great idea, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. So the 2025 Gunfighter Shootout here on the Cap and Ball Fanatic channel. Let me sort of take you through the parameters of this, and then we'll talk about some specific rules of the road like we did last year, and then I'll let you know exactly how you're supposed to enter this year's competition. Here is the target. It is a 5-inch by 5-inch square with a 1-inch stamp box in the middle of it. This is what they used to use back in the day to test gunfighter accuracy. And the rule is, from 10 yards, you're supposed to put all 6 in this 5 by 5-inch square and at least 1 in the stamp in the middle. If you could do that, back in the 19th century, you were considered a good shot. I've even left some of the documentation on the target, so those of you interested in history can see it. Now, where are you going to get this target? I'm going to provide it. I'm going to provide this target one of two ways. I have made this into a PDF file that I will post in the comment section, in the notes section of this video. It's a link. All you have to do is click the link, up will come the target, and then you can either save it to your computer or you can print a bunch off, however you want to do that. Now, if that technology flies above some of your heads, which is just fine, it's taken me 6 months to figure out how to post the PDF on YouTube, you can email me with my email address right here, capandballfanatic@gmail.com. I'll put it right here, capandballfanatic@gmail.com. And if you email me, I will send that file to you. Then all you have to do is save it to your computer, open it up, and print it off. Target's provided by us, by me, not us. I don't have a mouse in my pocket. It's provided by me. Number 2, back in the day, gunfighters, pistoliers, shot this from 10 yards away. So you're going to be at 10 paces from the target. One-handed, using your dominant hand is what the documentation says. It's an untimed event. So you're going to be 10 yards away, one-handed, trying to put six rounds in the middle of that 5-inch by 5-inch envelope, and then 1 in the stamp in the middle of it. Now, if you have a handicap or disability, if you can't shoot one-handed, that's fine. Just let me know, or go ahead and shoot two-handed. We want you to participate. But the real challenge here, for those that can and want to try it, is one-handed 10 yards. Now, when I mean 10 yards, I don't mean your feet at 10 yards, so that, as somebody said to me last night, the barrel of your walker is only 2 foot from the target. I'm talking about back up behind the 10-yard marker so that your gun barrel is approximately 10 yards away. Or if you're 6'7" and you've got long arms. So let's have the gun barrel be at 10 yards. So if you hit the line, a line on the envelope, which is what that was, or a line on the stamp, if 50% or more of the hole is over the line, it counts. If more than half of it is outside of the line, it doesn't count. All right? And I'll be the judge of that ultimately when you send me your targets. What can we use for firearms? Anything cap and ball related, a single shot muzzleloader, or a flintlock pistol. We're interested in only using the kinds of guns that woulda, shoulda, coulda been available pre-1870 in the Old West. That means cartridge conversions are out. That means Ruger Old Armies are out. That's a different gun. I have them. I shoot them. That's a whole different deal. We want to shoot cap and ball revolvers or single shot muzzleloaders or flintlock pistols. Therefore, your ignition system has to either be percussion caps or flint. Now, here's the spirit of the competition. You're playing for prizes. We're not shooting for money here. You're shooting for pride. You're shooting to be in the video that follows this up. I'm going to put your picture in there. And you're shooting for, many of you are shooting for Wild Bill Hickok mug stickers, like we did last year. So we're not shooting for money. Shooting for a little ego, a little status. And you know what a big deal it is in the world to come out on top in one of the categories in the Cap and Ball Fanatic channel, Gunfighter Shoot-Out? I don't think you can measure that. But anyways, so here's the deal. The spirit of the competition is this. You can shoot 6 shots at 50 targets, trying to get as many in that square as you want. But what I don't want you to do is to shoot 50 shots at 1 target, trying to get 66 rounds in that square. 6 shots per target. But that isn't the spirit of the competition is fairness. Everybody gets an equal shot. And we're here to challenge ourselves. We're here to challenge ourselves. We're not playing for money. Remember that. We're playing for Wild Bill stickers and pride. All right, here's my first attempt at the Gunfighter Challenge target that we've been talking about. What I need to do is see if I can't put all 6 inside of that black square and at least 1 in the center stamp from 10 yards. Now, my gun is going to be at about 10 yards. 6 shots on target, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Oops. 4, 5. I need 1 in the stamp. But for my first attempt, I got 5 inside the black box, 1 just a little bit outside, nothing on the stamp. We'll give it another try here in a little bit. Like the playing card shoot-off, this isn't as easy as it looks, my friends. The difference is, on this particular target, you can see it really clearly from where we stand. On the playing cards, you couldn't hardly see it. But on this one, it shows up really cool. You're going to love the challenge, trust me. All right, let me tell you about getting your entries here. I sure hope that you all participate. Last year, we had about 35, 40 people jump into the playing card challenge. It was a lot of fun. We've worked out a few bugs, and I'll get to some of those in just a second. You can submit as many targets as you like. That's fine. You can submit 3 or 4 targets. What I'll end up doing when I judge them is taking your best target. But feel free to put in 5 or 6 targets, but I will use what I judge to be your best target, or I may ask you which one you think your best target is. You want to enter. You've got your target. You've got your shots on your target. What I want you to do is take a picture of that target with your gun in the picture. Whatever revolver you use, whatever pistol you use, take a picture like last year of the target with your pistol in the picture. Make sure it's a good picture so I can see the holes in the target, although this year it's going to be a whole lot easier than it was looking at playing cards. Even if you have to number them with a Sharpie, go ahead and do that. When you get that done, you will either put your picture along with your name and your geographic location on my Facebook page, which is the Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel group. I got it right here. Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel group. You can post them right there. Or you can let me know, and you can email it to me at capandballfanatic@gmail.com. So you can either post them on our Facebook group, Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel group, like many of you did last year, or if you don't go on Facebook, or you don't have Facebook, or you hate Facebook, or whatever the case may be, you can send it to me by email at capandballfanatic@gmail.com. Remember, clear picture with your pistol in the picture. Here is an example. And your name or handle and your geographic location. Either post them on the Cap and Ball Fanatic channel group or email it to me at capandballfanatic@gmail.com. Now, last year, one of the things I think we did wrong is we only paid those that put 6 cards on the playing cards, and that means I think I heard from a lot of you that if you didn't get your 6 on the card, you didn't even submit your score because you knew you weren't going to win. Well, that's not any fun. We want you all to submit your scores. So this year, we're going to give awards for different places. So the main championship award will be for 6 shots in the envelope, at least one in the stamp. We'll pay by giving awards to the top 5 places in that category, and that's where the grand champion will come from. But we will also give championship awards, a Wild Bill Hickok sticker, to people to get 5 shots in the envelope, and the winner of that group will be the ones that get 5 in the envelope, 1 in the stamp. But you'll still win an award. We're going to pay 5 places there. We'll also be giving 5 awards to people that get 4 shots in the envelope. And again, the winner of the 4-shot range will be 4 in the envelope, 1 in the stamp. But if we don't get any in the stamp, we'll just pay the top 5 people with 4 in the envelope. So you can win by getting 6 in and 1 in the stamp, by being considered a good gunfighter, good shot by gunfighters. You can win by getting 5 in the envelope and hopefully 1 in the stamp, but not necessarily. That would be pretty good gunfighter shooting. And you can win by getting 4 in the envelope, hopefully 1 in the stamp, but not necessarily. So I'm back for my second go round. 10 yards on a gunfighter challenge target. I think I might have got the stamp. This is the fun of it all. So the first one I put 5 in the box, but couldn't hit the stamp. This one I could hit the stamp, but I only put 3 in the box. It's a challenge, folks. Give it a go. We're giving awards for people that get a perfect score, for people that get 5 in the box, for people that get 4 in the box. Okay, so we're going to let people win prizes based on their ability to shoot the target. So if you don't get 6 in and 1 on the stamp, don't just throw your thing away and go, I suck. No, you just might win. All right, there's 3 in the envelope, 1 in the stamp, and 1 didn't even hit the paper. I don't know what they would call that. Probably a really crappy gunfighter shoot accuracy, but that's all right. I was having a blast. All right, so let's recap real quickly. The 2025 Cap and Ball Fanatic Gunfighter Shoot-Out. When you're all done, you can submit as many as you want. You will either post your picture, you'll take a picture of your target with your gun and your name and location and put them on the Facebook page, capandballfanaticchannel.com, or you will email me your pictures at capandballfanatic@gmail.com. Simple, simple, simple. It's going to be a good time. God, you can start anytime. Now that this video is published, as soon as you see the video, the competition begins and it ends at midnight on Sunday, October 5th, 2025. When it gets to the beginning of that week, October 6th and 7th, I'll be judging winners, and I'll be reaching out to each of you who win privately so that I know where to send the awards. And then I'll do a video where everybody who participated and turned in a target's going to get listed and mentioned. It's an awful lot of fun. This is our chance to have a little community involvement. Doesn't matter if we win. You know the Cap and Ball Fanatic channel. I don't shoot to win competitions. I shoot to have fun. This is a hobby. It is fun. I'm challenging you all to come on in, have some fun with me and the rest of the folks that are going to shoot. Join the party because we're going to have a good time. All right. If you have any questions, reach out to me by email. Write me in the comments. Happy to answer them. But I'm sure hoping about 50 or 60 of you join me in the fun. And then let's just see how it goes. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll be coming back to you about the competition throughout this next month. So Jay Stone again, gonna have some fun. We'll see you again on down the road the next time.